So we all know that Priyanka Chopra Jonas has beautifully flawless skin, and she attributed this to her grandmother's secret DIY recipe. Now, in this particular video, I'm going to share with you my results of doing that specific DIY facial mask, and the results is going to wow you. I'm going to show you how you can get youthful, beautiful, gorgeous looking skin in the first use of this facial mask. I'm going to show you how to put this mask together, how to apply it, and to achieve that same flawless, youthful looking skin. So guys, I'm very excited about putting together this mask today. You know, there's a lot of talk about it on social media, and so you and I are going to try this mask for the very first time. You know, a lot of these ingredients I've used before, but together it's my first time, and we're going to try it together and see what the results are. We're going to see exactly why Priyanka has such amazing, beautiful skin, right? Because she's using all these gorgeous ingredients. And you know, I'm going to introduce you to some of these ingredients. Some of you might not know some of these. This is called besan flour. It's otherwise called gram flour. It's the same exact thing. So we have besan flour or gram flour today, and we also have sandalwood powder. This is one of my favorite ingredients in my DIY. And then we also have yogurt. We also have lemon. We're going to be using the recipe calls for whole milk, but today I'm using buttermilk, which is another of my favorite. And we also have turmeric and half a lemon. So guys, we're gonna start putting this together. I'm gonna start by juicing our lemon to get the seeds out. Now guys, as you know, lemons are very versatile. It's a citrus fruit, as you know, and it has amazing detoxifying benefits to our skin. And we're using it in our mask today because of its ability to treat conditions like acne, hyperpigmentation, and age spots. So we're using half a lemon today. Now, lemons also is used in our DIY to lighten, you know, dark spots and acne spots. And we also use it because of its ability to increase collagen to our skin. You know, our bodies contain particular protein, but as we age, you know, it reduces or decreases in our body, and so the result is we develop fine lines and wrinkle. Now, the next ingredient, I'm going to start by adding our besan or gram flour. We're going to use 1 spoon of the besan flour. We're going to use 1 spoon. Now guys, I want to tell you a little bit about the besan flour in case some of you are not accustomed to using it or you may not have known. This particular flour is actually what you get after grinding roasted or raw chickpeas. Okay, so if you can actually make it yourself by you know, purchasing dry chickpeas or roasted chickpeas and actually grind it to a powder. So this is exactly what it is. And you know, it's one of the most effective and fantastic skincare organic remedies. It has been an integral part of many Indian kitchens households. You know, besan also helps in anti-aging and removal of tan and give us a beautiful, gorgeous, glowing skin. I love to use besan or gram flour in my DIYs. This particular flour is rich in protein. It has unsaturated fatty acids like linoleic acid and oleic acids, and it also has vitamins like riboflavins, niacin, folate, and beta-carotene. Now this is what it looks like. It looks like any regular flour, and one of the things that besan flour does, it really does balances the pH levels of our skin. You know, it's alkaline in nature, and so when we add it in our skin, especially when we're having, you know, lemon in this particular, an acidic component like the lemon, we're using this as the alkaline portion of it to balance out our DIY today. You know, it also removes dirt, it removes excess oil. So if you're a person with oily skin all the time, this is a perfect ingredient to use in your DIY, guys. And another thing that it does, it exfoliates. It is considered to be one of the most amazing exfoliating agent in our DIY. It removes dead skin cell, and it even acts as a natural bleaching agent, leaving our skin rejuvenated and refreshed. You know, it also is known to get rid of blemishes and even out hyperpigmentation, and it also removes excess hair. If you're going to use this particular ingredient on its own, you know, as a face pack to remove hair, you want to make sure that you're very careful. You want to make sure that you steam your face first so you can open up those pores and easily remove the hair from those roots. So we don't want you to go ahead and just put it on like that. It's going to get your skin very inflamed and irritated, and we don't want you to do that. Okay, so our second ingredient that we're going to include in our masks today, guys, is sandalwood powder. Now I'm going to include in the description box where you can actually get these ingredients. Now I want you to take very careful note of what I'm about to say. Now, sandalwood powder is the secret to flawless, younger looking skin. Now, guys, if you want skin that looks amazingly, flawlessly beautiful, you got to start using. If you're not doing it, you got to start using sandalwood powder in your DIY. It gets you clear, beautiful, glowing skin. You know, it's rich in antioxidants that prevents your skin from getting sagging and the consequent formation of wrinkles, and it's also capable of fighting the damage caused by the presence of free radicals in our skin. You know, sandalwood is also used in many Ayurvedic DIYs because it fights pimples and acne, it removes scarring, and it smooths the skin. It has an anti-inflammatory property, which makes it an ideal property for sunburns and skin rashes. So we're going to be using 1 tablespoon of the sandalwood powder, and this is what it looks like, guys. This is what it looks like. I hope you can see it. Now, with all of these amazing benefits, guys, this is why sandalwood powder is hailed as an amazing ingredient in DIYs to give you younger looking, flawless looking skin. You know, you see all those models out there, they're actually using sandalwood. Now I know why Priyanka's grandmother has it in her DIY, because of its amazing property. Now, so we have these 2 ingredients. Next, we're going to include our yogurt, and we're going to be using 1 spoon of yogurt. So this particular recipe calls for plain yogurt, and so we're going to be using the Greek yogurt today, guys. It has a thicker texture due to the absence of the amount of whey that other types of yogurt have, making it easy to apply to our skin, and is a perfect choice for our DIY today. So we're going to be using 1 spoon of yogurt. Now, yogurt has many great benefits. Its creamy texture helps to lock in the moisture in our skin, and it also brightens the skin because of the lactic acid. And as you know, lactic acid contains humectants that help to attract moisture from the air and draw that water vapor to our skin. And so that's one of the reasons why yogurt is so good to use in our DIY today. Now, I'm getting a little clumpy here, so I'm going to be adding the buttermilk next so that we can mix this out a little bit, but I think we need to do a little more mixing for our yogurt today. Now, guys, the next ingredient we're going to be using is buttermilk, and as you know, I like to use this particular buttermilk because it's fortified with vitamins A and D, and as you know, these vitamins, they reduce the appearance of wrinkles and sagging skin by promoting and maintaining a healthy dermis and epidermis. Vitamin D, we get vitamin D from the sun, but oftentimes we're indoor, we don't get enough of it. And so, any opportunity we have, this is a perfect way of getting in some extra vitamin D to our skin. And so we're going to be adding 2 spoons. If you don't have buttermilk, you can use regular whole milk, and that will work perfectly. We're going to be using 2 spoons of the milk. Now guys, I love to use buttermilk. As you can see how amazingly creamy it is. It is super creamy. And so guys, this particular ingredient is brimming with lactic acid. You know, it helps to eliminate the dead skin cells. So, you know, we have some amazing ingredients that we're using here. The sandalwood also contains the lactic acid. So there's so many great ingredients that we're having right now. Amazing. This is all amazing. Now guys, I'm trying to make sure that there are no lumps. Okay, so as we go, we may have to augment this with a little extra buttermilk, or you know, as we go along, we see how it works when we add in the lemon. But we want to make sure that there are no lumps in our mask. It's very important that there are no lump in our mask. Now, another property of the buttermilk is that it's a rich source of natural astringent. Because of the acidic property, it helps to tone our skin and makes it look youthful and beautiful. Now, buttermilk also contains vitamin B12, riboflavin. It also has potassium, and all of these together work to reduce the dark spots, or to clear the dark spots and pigmentation on our skin. It also deep cleans the skin, and it helps to calm the skin of irritations. It moisturizes, exfoliates, and brightens our skin, giving it a beautiful natural glow. So now our mask is coming really well together, but I still think we do need the rest of the ingredients so that we can put this together and then show you how to apply it. Now guys, it's time to add our lemon. So, you know, we squeezed half a lemon earlier, and we're going to use the juice now to add to our mask. And as you know, lemon brightens our skin, especially, you know, those of us who are in our 30s or 40s or 50s. This is the perfect way to put together a mask that not only cleans your pores, but also deep cleans your skin. Now, as we put together these DIYs, we want to make sure that we're using ingredients that is going to nourish our skin, moisturize it, and keep it glowing. Another thing that lemon does is it shrink large open pores. And so that's one of the benefits of using lemon juice in a particular recipe like this. You know, it has amazing astringent properties. And oftentimes, you know, if we're not exfoliating enough, we're not doing our scrub on a regular basis, we can develop large pores that are plugged up with oils and different gunks in it. And we want to make sure that this doesn't happen, because this is how we develop various types of acne and blemishes. We want to make sure that we're cleaning our pores and keeping them clean so that we don't develop inflammatory acne or other skin conditions. Now guys, our mask is coming really well together. It's really looking really amazing. Now the final ingredient we're going to be using is turmeric. Now guys, when you're working with turmeric, you have to make sure that you're protecting yourself. You know, you protect your countertop. I added a piece of paper towel there, and I'm putting on my gloves to make sure I'm protecting myself from getting stained up. Now guys, it's time to apply our turmeric. So we're going to be adding about a half a teaspoon of turmeric today. We don't want too much turmeric. You know, turmeric has an amazing property in our DIY today. It's antiseptic and antibacterial, which means that it's effective in stopping the growth of acne-causing bacteria. And you know, its anti-inflammatory properties also promote quicker healing by calming areas that are already inflamed. So turmeric is very amazing in our DIY today, and that's one of the reasons why, you know, we're including it. And there are many other great benefits of turmeric. You know, turmeric also lightens hyperpigmentation. Turmeric inhibits the production of melanin, the pigment responsible for dark spots and other kinds of hyperpigmentation. So when you use turmeric regularly in your DIYs, it really does help to fade those blemishes away naturally and give your skin a more even tone appearance. No matter who you are or what your age is, we oftentimes develop congested or inflamed or damaged skin because we're not cleaning enough, we're not exfoliating enough, and we're not cleaning those pores enough. But when you include turmeric in your DIYs, like what we're doing today, it actually purifies and cleans those pores really, really well. It also boosts micro circulation within the skin, and it really does leave your complexion feeling a lot stronger and subtle. It also, if you struggle with dark circles under your eyes, when you add turmeric to your DIYs like what we're doing today, it lightens those areas and it increases the microcirculation boosting powers. As you can see, my skin is already cleaned, so I'm going to start applying my mask. I'm actually very excited to see what it's going to look like. I've never tried it before. This is our first time trying it together on camera, so here we go. Now, as always, guys, whenever I'm applying my mask, I always go upward strokes. Okay? Now, I did say that the ingredients in this mask is going to help you to reduce not just your wrinkles and your fine lines, but also your dark circles, so you can bring it as close as possible to your eyes. Don't forget that we have a lemon in there, so we don't want it to go into our eyes, but we can go as close as possible. I'm going to apply it to the T-zone area. I'm going to finish applying this mask, and I'm going to sit for 15 to 20 minutes or until it dries. You know, depending on how thick it is, it might take more time or less time. In your chest area. As you can see, I also took the mask on other areas where I have hyperpigmentation, so don't be afraid to take the mask at other areas. These are some excellent ingredients for dark spots and hyperpigmentation. Okay, now this mask is so tight. Now you can see the cracks around my mouth area. Okay, I'm having some cracks around my mouth area. Okay, around here. Now you're going to notice that there are parts of the mask that are not completely dry yet because of the thickness. The consistency of the mask is going to determine how long it takes to dry, but you're going to get the same amazing effect. Now I can feel my skin really tight, and this is what really, you know, does give you that tightness. It cleans it, it really tightens the pores and makes it amazing, guys. And you know, these are all beautiful ingredients that we're using today, and it's not going to only tighten those pores, but it's also going to give us that beautiful radiant glow. And so I'm going to wash this mask off right now, and I hope you decide to give it a try. Okay, now guys, I just came out of the shower, and you have to agree that this mask is a keeper. Like, my skin feels beautiful, it looks beautiful, I'm glowing. If you are someone in your 30s or your 40s or 50s or 60s and you're looking for, you know, flawless, youthful looking skin, this mask is what you're looking for. Give it a try. Come back to this channel and let me know in the comments how it worked for you, and if you're going to keep doing it. And let me know, you know, if there are any other facial masks or facial issues that you might be having. Perhaps I might have done it before. Now guys, also, you know, during the winter months, you know, winter is here. If you're looking for a moisturizer that deeply moisturizes your skin, you want to be able to try this moisturizer out. It's a moisturizer that is designed to keep your skin fully hydrated all year round, whether it's winter or it's summer. So check it out and give it a try. Also, if you are suffering from dry skin and you're looking for a solution to wash your face other than using the regular soap, there's also the oil cleanse video here. Also check that out. It's an amazing video. It gives you all the tips that you need to never use soap on your skin again. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button and become a part of the family. Now until then, cheers to your great health and great looking skin. from Journey to Health with Seeds. I'll see you in my next video.